Oh yes, this is really good.
Hello my friends, how are you doing? I was in Beijing last week and I filmed a lot of interesting things there. Still in the process of editing them, but my plan is to have my new vlog probably uploaded later this week. What I'm going to do today is more like a review of some of the restaurants I went to in the past few weeks. Most of them are pretty local, Chinese or Shanghainese cuisine, highly recommended. A few are a little bit mixed, but still worth going. I'm going to review all these places by 3 categories. First, the taste, and second, the environment, and third, the service there. So let's get started. So the first place I would recommend is a Shanghainese restaurant with a lot of creative dishes. The top one specialty there is this pork belly pyramid, which tasted pretty good, but too much fat, so not recommended if you are on diet. Another specialty is this roast chicken with black truffle. The skin is very crispy, but inside it is tender and flavorful. This is literally my favorite in this restaurant. Since the chicken is provided in limited number each day, you'd better make a reservation. Some other recommendations include this a little bit spicy fish in soybean milk. It's a pretty creative way of cooking. It has few bones and just very convenient to eat. I would also recommend this crab roll and beef tendon thing, which is pretty good. Oh, by the way, now it is the best season to have crabs in Shanghai. So in general, this restaurant, Wei Guan, is highly recommended. I actually went there twice a week. In terms of the taste, I would like to give 5 stars. I really like it. Environment, I think the declaration there is not unique, but having its own features, so at least 4 stars. In terms of service, not very personalized or warm, but I do think they have English-speaking stuff. So for you guys who do not speak Chinese, I would like to give at least 4 stars. So speaking of crabs, Chinese people, especially Shanghainese, are very fascinated with hairy crab. The best season usually starts from late August until December, so now it is right time for families and friends to get together and have expensive crab dinners or go to some crab trips. The place I went to last week, I think it's much less expensive than those luxury places, but the food there are pretty good, very comparable. In a crab dinner, there's usually a lot of starters. Some are made of crab roll and some other things. After the starter, you're going to have the main course, which is the crab. I know that was pretty difficult to open it, but let me show you how to do this. So rating for this hairy crab place, I think the food is generally pretty good. I'm not a big fan of hairy crab, but I like the food there pretty much. So I would like to give 4 stars. The ramen there, I think the decoration is pretty good, but not the luxury style. So probably 4 stars as well. For the service, I think the service is generally good, but not like some high-profile places. There's not gonna be somebody next to you helping you with the crab. So I would like to give only 3 stars for the service. But I think the location of this place is pretty good, just next to the Jing'an Temple, which at the heart of Shanghai. And given the price, the pretty good price, I would generally recommend this place. The next I'm going to introduce is a place for Sheng Jian Bao, which is a type of pan-fried dumpling with a lot of soup inside. Sheng Jian Bao is a very popular street food in Shanghai, which is literally the most famous of all. Typical Sheng Jian Bao is usually stuffed with a generous amount of pork, but there are some other variations with something like shrimp or vegetables inside. The way of cooking the dumplings is quite unique. They will first be pan-fried and then steamed to a stage of half crispy, half soft. But be careful when you eat them because the soup inside is always extremely hot. So you'd better wait for a few minutes before you first bite. This is the vegetable one. I don't know what kind of vegetables inside, but it has no pork here. But you can see the juice. So ratings for the place I went to, which is called Xiaoyang Sheng Jian. I like the dumplings very much, so I would like to give 5 stars for the taste. The environment, the place is actually located in a shopping mall on the Nanjing Road, which is one of the top attractions in Shanghai. So very crowded, a lot of tourists there. So I will only give 2 stars for the environment. The service, I think there's barely no service there and you have to help yourself. So I will only give 2 stars for the service as well. But in general, I would recommend this place because Sheng Jian Bao is something must eat in Shanghai. Another street food I would highly recommend. It's a kind of a Chinese pancake. There's no environment, no service, but definitely 5 stars for the taste. Next is a place for teppanyaki, Japanese style mixed with a little bit French flavor. So ranking for this place, the food they're pretty good, definitely 5 stars for the taste. The environment, the location is super good, also at the heart of the city. Nearby the Jing'an Temple, and you can see the chef doing teppanyaki in front of you, so 5 stars for environment. The service, also pretty good, and I'm sure that there's going to be staff speaking English, so 5 stars for the service as well. So for lovers of avocado, I will recommend this pinky place called Miss Avocado. So ratings for Miss Avocado, food, pretty good, 4 stars. Environment, I love it, 5 stars. Service, pretty good, 4 stars. So some other recommendations include this poke place where you can have many choices such as salmon, shrimp, a lot of avocado. Pretty good place if you want to have a quick lunch. For the taste, I would give 4 stars, pretty good. The environment, just so 3 stars. And the service, they're nice people, I will give 4 stars. So that's all from my recommendations for your food adventure in Shanghai. Hope you like it!